right, welcome to the Patriot Hour for Tuesday, April 23rd, 2019. I'm Michael, your host. If you're new to the channel, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for joining in. We appreciate it. We know you're busy. We know your schedules are hectic. We know you got things going on, work, after school, activities with your kids or grandkids, dinners, cleaning, etc., so on. It's spring going into summer. You're gonna have outdoor things going on, but we try to bring you tidbits of information, drops, updates, things that pertain to what's going on, just to keep an eye on, following a bigger narrative. There is no new Q, but we did learn about Rod Rosenstein. We've known about it. He now needs to answer to why the Trump-Russia collusion was even started. They've all claimed it wasn't just because of this dossier that wasn't verified. They had other things. Well, the paperwork is now starting to show they had nothing more than that. This was proven. They all have memos that are showing that they doubted the dossier's legitimacy, and they had right to believe that. That's what they thought. But on the paperwork, they made it look legit. To the judges, they hid the fact that Hillary paid for it, the DNC helped pay for it. They used this known Russia spy guy that couldn't be traded or trusted. So on and so forth. It's interesting. We're going to keep following along on that. But here we got an article today. Going to go over a couple different headlines. Again, make sure that you are subscribed. Ring the bell. Toggle the switch to work with you and your device. That way you don't miss any videos that we put out. Tomorrow we'll plan on going live. We got Ben. He'll be in the studio. We might have Woodman on as well, beaming in, or something of those. So make sure you're subscribed to our other channel, the Patriot Tech, which is down below in the description box, along with all the other links, articles that we're going over. We really appreciate the donations. You guys have the link down below for the PayPal. I think the Patreon is turned off. We've gotten shadow banned across YouTube, shadow banned across other platforms like Patreon. But we appreciate everything. P.O Box is still down below if you'd like to send anything. We gotten tons of things that you're seeing behind me. The Patriot Hour LED sign back there is awesome. We truly appreciate it all, folks. All right, let's jump in here. Going over the DC dirty laundry. So every liberal city in America is headed towards being a Venezuela. Get out while you can. All right, found that one interesting. It's time to tell the truth about the global war on Christianity. There is in case you haven't heard, Christian churches are being bombed all over the world today by radical Islamic terrorists. In Sri Lanka alone, there are 207 Christians reported dead so far, plus 450 plus injured in just one day. This is just days after the burning down of Notre Dame in France, a fire that media has gone to desperate lengths to report was not set on purpose by Islamic terrorists. They are now blaming a computer glitch, if you can believe that. So, across places in the Middle East, like Syria, Christians are being persecuted by the hundreds of thousands. They're being killed, tortured, and run out of their homes and even countries. Even in places like the Philippines, Islamic terrorists have seized entire islands and targeted Christians for slaughter. All right. In the United States, Christians are being systematically deplatformed off social media platforms, including Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube, all of which are now dominated by Satanists who despise Christianity. At the same time, every single Democrat running for president in 2020 has a record of attacking Christianity and either directly or indirectly supporting the silencing of Christians and Christian principles. Christianity is under attack like never before all across our world, yet left-wing media pretends it isn't happening. Instead, they claim it's gays, minorities, or Muslims who are under attack. And the same media now essentially equates belief in God with white supremacist beliefs. That's about all I want to read of that, but you get it. All right, that link will be down below, folks. It's crazy. It's at the least It's crazy. Ooh, look at this. All right. So we're here on DC Dirty Laundry. I want to pull up Politico. I want to pull up Big League Politics. So DNC pleads not to use hacked material, presses RNC to do the same. Trump unleashes on the media in a morning tweet storm. What you missed in the Mueller report. Politico dived back into the report and its 2,000 plus footnotes to unearth a few details that have not gotten much attention. So dozens of overlooked nuggets are buried deep inside the special counsel's 448-page report that raises yet more intriguing questions about Russia's meddling in the 2016 election and shed new light on charges Mueller considered and dropped, who dished the most on the president, who evaded Mueller's attempts to secure an interview, what happened to the FBI's mysterious counterintelligence investigation, and why a Russian Olympic weightlifter ended up on a special counsel's radar. That's what happens when 2+ years of investigative work get distilled into a document consumed at the speed of Twitter, and where the sheer volume of news articles about the special counsel's findings overlook the most able multitaskers and fast-speed radar readers. Politico divided back into the report and its 2,000 plus footnotes to unearth these details that have not gotten much attention. Who didn't get prosecuted? The special counsel made some of the biggest headlines when it brought charges against the likes of Michael Flynn, Paul Manafort, Roger Stone. But Mueller's report also showcases his under-the-radar decisions on potential indictments that were never brought. Then Attorney General Jeff Sessions avoided a perjury prosecution over his Senate confirmation testimony when he memorably told lawmakers that he had no communications with the Russian government during the 2016 campaign. It later came out that he had met with Russian ambassador to the United States on multiple occasions during the campaign. Mueller's team looked at a January 27 exchange and a pair of a follow-up written response before determining that the election year meetings that Sessions didn't have weren't sufficient to prove he gave knowingly false answers to lawmakers. Most notably, Mueller informed Sessions' lawyers in March 2018 that he was in the clear, 8 months before Trump pushed Sessions out of his job. So Trump Jr., Jared Kushner, and Paul Manafort all escaped prosecution for their role in the June 2016 Trump Tower meeting, with a Russian lawyer promising dirt about Hillary Clinton. Mueller report said the office looked into whether the senior campaign leaders faced charges for violating laws banning foreign campaign contributions, but ultimately they opted against pushing for indictments out of concern a conviction wasn't a sure thing. So on the hacking front, Don Jr. dodges. Annie Donaldson took devastating notes. Mueller hampered by missing the deleted messages. So this is just kind of things that they're talking about that could have been, and it involves a Trump campaign. All right, so teenaged illegal alien arrested for rape in Ohio. Clinton ties, Arkansas Democrat arrested for distribution child porn, worked for Hillary, met Bill. That's interesting. Ben Carson plans to evict illegals in HUD housing to make room for needy Americans. Well, that's just horrible. Hillary Clinton, that's a joke. Hillary Clinton donor Blair Bonfman is pleading guilty in the Nexium case. These people are scrambling. Trump derangement syndrome. Journalist tweets 451 times to desperately explain away the Mueller report. So Arkansas Democrat arrested for distribution child porn, worked with Hillary, met Bill. Harold H.L. Moody, an Arkansas government youth program coordinator, who was arrested for allegedly participating in child porn video chat room sessions, oversaw ticket sales for fundraiser featuring presidential candidate Hillary Clinton in his capacity as a Democratic Party official. The media's virtual blackout of Harold Moody story is disturbing, considering ties between Clinton and Moody, who were photographed together. Moody has met both Bill and Hillary, according to documented evidence. Harold Moody was arrested in November for distribution of possession of child pornography after he was caught repeatedly in chat rooms in which he and others were sharing child pornography, including at least one video of adults having sex with a child. Moody pleaded not guilty. I've heard of white privilege, but never perv privilege. I'm not the jukebox at the Waffle House. I do not play on demand, Moody told fellow users in the chat room in response to video request. So Moody was a spokesman for the Democrat Party at Arkansas during the 2016 election and was previously the chairman of the Pulaski County Democrat Committee. The Clinton Foundation set up a health initiative in Pulaski County, Arkansas, where Moody worked for Pulaski County Youth Services. The Clinton Foundation also presented an award to the head of the Pulaski County Youth Services, where Moody was working at the time of his arrest. A separate Pulaski County Youth Service employee was also arrested for allegedly raping a 14-year-old boy. This is horrible, folks. Moody served as a Pulaski County Youth Services Special Events Coordinator. He was fired not only for child porn, but also for smoking meth at his desk. Whew. This guy, that's methed up. All right. In November 2017, an employee of Pulaski County Services was arrested for alleged late-night rape of a 14-year-old out in a parked car. In his capacity as a state Democratic Party spokesman, Moody oversaw the selling of tickets to the Hillary Clinton fundraiser in 2015. Whew. This is just disturbing, folks. They got these people that they're associated with put into the positions for youth. They always do this. They're setting up foundations for youth, missing kid foundations. They're always wrapped right around. This is what we've been talking about for a long time. Now, this is just one of their many minions across the country. These people are smoking meth at their desk, raping kids out in the parking lots late at night. They're monsters. That's bottom line is they're monsters. All right, we're at we're going on the 14-minute mark here. We're going to shut this one down. I'll be back with more. Tons of articles I want to go over today and get into some other stuff. So, again, we appreciate it. Make sure you are subscribed. Take a look in the description box for all the links, folks. All the links are down below for you to donate. Links that we went over. Links for the other channel. Make sure you're subscribed to the Patriot Tech. That's where we go live from until our live comes back. And again, we appreciate it. God bless, Godspeed each and every one of you worldwide. And we'll see you back here real soon on the next Patriot Hour update video.